Sup y'all, bring you guys another video. So I just thought I'd make a video to share with you guys who, in my opinion, and I'm making this very clear, my opinion, who I believe are the top 5 boxers of 2020 in the heavyweight division, 200 plus pounds. I've been meaning to actually make this kind of video a while back now, back in my Boxing Sphere channel. Earlier this year, I was planning to do it, but if you guys didn't know, I was having problems with copyright stuff, and my channel, like some random ass company in Europe, just started giving me copyrights, and eventually YouTube sided with that company in Europe, and my channel got deleted. But it is what it is. Here I am, starting over again, and still doing my thing, still making videos, sharing my thoughts, and like I said, I just want to share with you guys who, in my opinion, are the top 5 boxers of 2020 for the heavyweight division. Now this year, as we all know, there's something called the coronavirus going around, so not many fighters were able to fight this year, but still there were some spectacular performances earlier this year and throughout the whole year. Even with COVID restrictions, there's some really good performances from a lot of the top heavyweights, and here are my top 5, starting with number 5 with Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua fought once this year in 2020. It's by the way, it's the 31st at the time I'm making this video, so it's still 2020. Yeah, he only fought once this year. By the way, Happy New Year to everybody. New Year is coming up pretty soon, so I want to wish everybody a Happy New Year. But yeah, number 5 is Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua, as we all know, is a unified heavyweight champion. Holds all the 3 recognized sanctioning belts: IBF, WBO, and WBA. He only has one belt away from being undisputed, and that's the WBC belt, which Tyson Fury currently holds. So this year, Anthony Joshua had a very good performance against Kubrat Pulev, a fight that should have happened years ago, but never did. Was about to happen earlier this year, but it never did because of Corona, and it eventually did on the 12th of December. And it was a pretty dominant performance from Anthony Joshua. Joshua went out there, boxed very well, showed his skill set. A more patient Anthony Joshua, in my opinion. I think he's a better fighter being patient instead of going out there trying to look for a knockout. In this case, he was more patient. He did get the knockout win. But he definitely learned a lot from the first fight against Andy Ruiz. As we all know, that was a big upset over at the Garden. My boy Andy Ruiz pulled off the big win, but in the rematch, man, Andy just had to, I don't know, man. It was very disappointing in that fight. But still, great performance from Joshua. I put him at number 5. At number 4, I give it to Alexander Usyk. Alexander Usyk also had one fight this year against Derek Chisora. That was a very good test for Alexander Usyk. Usyk has never been tested before at the heavyweight division. Yes, he fought Chaz Witherspoon, but I mean, come on, it's Chaz Witherspoon. Derek Chisora was a big, strong heavyweight who went out there and made this a very competitive fight. In the end, Usyk was able to pull off the win. He boxed well, he picked his shots well, landed the cleaner punches, which led to his victory. But still, man, it was a very good win for Alexander Usyk. Definitely passed the test, showed that he can compete in there against strong heavyweights. It'll be interesting to see how he'll do against guys who are much bigger and stronger, like Joshua and Wilder and Fury, those bigger guys. But still, I thought it was a very good performance from Usyk, which lands him the 4th spot in my list. At number 3, we have Joe Joyce. Joe the Juggernaut Joyce. 12 wins, but I thought his performance against Daniel Dubois was, oh my God, that shocked the hell out of me. I didn't expect him to win that fight. I thought Daniel Dubois was going to go out there and knock him out. And he surprised me. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who was surprised by that victory. And he stopped Daniel Dubois, knocked him out. That jab was the key to victory. Oh my God, Dubois' eye was just close shut, very bad. And it was bad. Dubois just took a lot of punishment. Joe Joyce showed a lot of skill, and that performance was just it was just a shocker. It was quite a shocker. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who was shocked by it, but I thought it was a very, very good performance from Joe Joyce. Definitely proved me wrong, and I gave him a lot of props for pulling off the win against Daniel Dubois. And yeah, that was actually his second fight in 2020. He fought twice against Michael Wallish, and that was actually not a bad fight too, leading up to the Daniel Dubois fight. And he stopped Wallish in 3 rounds. If you guys don't know Wallish, if you look at Wallish, he's fought the guys like Tony Yoka, Efe Jagba, Christian Hammer. I mean, he ended up getting knocked out by those guys, but still, he's been in there against some decent names, and Joe Joyce was able to stop him also. So yeah, number 3 is to Joe Joyce in my opinion. Number 2, who do I have at number 2? I have this man right here, the Russian Alexander Povetkin. Yeah, in 2020 he had one big fight, and that was against Dillian Whyte. They were supposed to have a rematch, but Povetkin ended up testing positive for corona, and he needed more time to prepare. So the fight got postponed, and now it looks like it will possibly happen in 2021, sometime in 2021. Who knows when? But I thought his knockout performance against Dillian Whyte definitely lands him this number 2 spot. Oh my God, that left uppercut, that left uppercut was just beautiful, man. That dropped Dillian Whyte out, knocked him out cold in a fight that he was somewhat losing. I would say Povetkin was losing that fight, but jeez, man, he's the reason why the heavyweight division, you just never know. Like the fight against Dillian Whyte is the reason why you just never know what will happen in the heavyweight division. One punch can change the entire fight, and Povetkin proved that. Like you haven't seen the knockout yet, check it out. Check out the fight. It's here on YouTube, I'm sure it is. But holy crap, man, that was a spectacular knockout win from Povetkin, which lands him number 2 in my list. And obviously at number 1, we all know who number 1 is. If you guys haven't guessed yet, number 1 is the one and only, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. In 2020, he got that big win against Deontay Wilder in that rematch. Schooled him the first fight, in my opinion. Yes, it ended up being a draw, but in my opinion, Tyson Fury schooled the crap out of him, except for those 2 rounds where he got knocked down. Tyson Fury went out there in the rematch and just wrecked Deontay Wilder. Destroyed him. Showed him who's more stronger, who's the more macho man. And Tyson Fury showed that he has definitely power and he can definitely bang. And he did that against Wilder. Man, that was a spectacular fight, to be honest with you guys. I thought the Wilder rematch was a great fight. In my opinion, it was one of the biggest wins, if not the biggest win of 2020. Definitely up there. I thought it was a spectacular win that solidified Tyson Fury's status in the heavyweight division. In my opinion, the best heavyweight out there in the world today. Obviously, alongside with Anthony Joshua, because that's a fight we all want to see, right? In 2021, I should say. But yeah, man, that performance was just too good. It sucks that he only fought once in this year in 2020. He was supposed to fight later, like around this time, December, but unfortunately that didn't happen. So it sucks, but still, that one big win against Deontay Wilder definitely lands him the number 1 spot in my list. So yeah, those are my top 5 heavyweights of the 2020. An honorable mention would be Robert Helenius. If I have a number 6 spot, I would give it to Helenius after he defeated Adam Kaunaski. I thought that was quite a shocker, to be honest. I honestly didn't expect that, but he beat Adam Kaunaski. Stop him in 4 rounds. By the way, they're talking about the rematch sometime in 2021, so we might see a rematch for that fight in the near future, in the first half of 2021. So I thought it was a spectacular win against Adam Kaunaski. So yeah, great stuff, great performances, great knockouts, great fights from the heavyweights. In the end, Tyson Fury, the man in the middle of this picture, is the man of the year for the heavyweight division, in my opinion. Deontay Wilder, man, I don't know, man. That guy keeps making stupid excuses. I mean, that guy is a sore loser, to be honest. Let's be honest, man. Sore loser excuses, blaming his trainer, firing his trainer, claiming that his water was spiked, using the costume as an excuse, accusing Fury with fixed gloves with some type of material in his gloves. Like, come on, man. Come on, Wilder. Sore loser. So anyway, and I'm a big Wilder fan, by the way. I've gone to a lot of his fights. Whenever he fights over at the Barclays Center, and he's always fun to watch. If you have to, out of all the fighters that I've watched, the heavyweights that I've watched, Wilder is definitely the most entertaining. He goes out there and gets you knockouts, man. He's a very entertaining fighter. I've seen Usyk fight too, by the way. He was pretty fun to watch when he fought here in Maryland. But Wilder is something else, man. He's a fun fighter to watch, but Jesus, those excuses are just ridiculous. Just accept the loss, man. You're like Trump, can't accept a loss. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you guys think about this list? Again, I was planning to do this last year, for when I had the boxing sphere, but might as well do it this year, right? For my new channel. So let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't yet. Please do not forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. Please, and like always, have a great day. Alright, thanks.